Major news about Obama, he's forced to give it up by Gary Mayer for USA Politics Today. Obama's acts of treason against our country are almost too numerous to list, and while this treasonous president may have gotten away with his antics in the past while he paraded around like a king and violated our Constitution, his crimes are now catching up with him in a big way. Not only is the GOP moving forward with an investigation into Obama's treacherous deal with Hezbollah terrorists, but Israel, the very same country directly affected by Hezbollah's terror, have lashed out against Obama, demanding that he return his Nobel Peace Prize that he was awarded at the beginning of his presidency. The Jerusalem Post published statements from several prominent politicians demanding that Obama be stripped of his award for peace in light of his treachery against Israel. According to the Jerusalem Post, Obama must return his Nobel Peace Prize. Israel warned repeatedly that there can be no connection between the nuclear deal and anti-terror activity, certainly against Hezbollah. We also warned of this specifically because of the proven link between Hezbollah and Iran. Yesh Atid chairman Yair Lapid, up until the Obama administration, every American president fought terrorism uncompromisingly. I am convinced that the Trump administration will not turn from the tradition, and the outrageous and mistaken policy that was revealed this week will not be repeated. Regional Cooperation Minister Sachi Hanegbi, It was clear that the government was willing to do anything to reach an agreement, including ignoring Iranian terror that took the lives of hundreds of Americans and Israelis and hundreds of thousands of Syrians. This expose and others that may be published in the future must strengthen our resolve to change this dangerous agreement. Former Israeli ambassador to the U.S., Michael Oren, does anyone still doubt why Obama was bad for Israel and how Trump is better for us? Communications Minister Yob Kara. Shortly after news broke of this Obama scandal, one GOP lawmaker began calling for an immediate investigation into Obama's treason against America, while bringing to light how many of our military troops have died at the hands of the very same Hezbollah terrorists that Obama worked relentlessly to protect. These revelations are shocking and infuriating. Representative Robert Pittenger said in a statement to Fox News, while American soldiers were bravely fighting ISIS terrorists, with some paying the ultimate price, the Obama administration reportedly was protecting Hezbollah terrorists who were funding themselves by trafficking illegal drugs. No wonder President Obama couldn't bring himself to call them radical Islamic terrorists. Political commentator and syndicated columnist Charles Krauthammer said in light of these startling new details that Barack Hussein Obama needs to be immediately arrested for his crimes against America. If a company did this, a CEO would be in jail right now, he stated on a recent segment of Fox News. It's absolutely sick that the President of the United States would work with Iranian terrorists, the very same people who chant death to America in the streets. Not only was Obama determined to put Iran on a path to nuclear weapons, but by shutting down the investigation into Hezbollah, that drug money was then used to develop new IED technology that was later used to kill American troops. But it gets even more unbelievable. Aside from turning a blind eye to Hezbollah's drug trafficking and money laundering operations, what has never been discussed by the media is how Obama committed money laundering when they transferred the $1.7 billion to Iran, Veteran AF reported. Essentially, what President Obama authorized was for funds to be wired from the Federal Reserve Bank in New York, converted to Swiss francs, and the money was then moved to a Swiss national bank. Once this was done, the Federal Reserve Bank of New York withdrew the funds from the account and then physically transferred the money to an official from the Iranian Central Bank who was waiting on a tarmac in Iran. Are you kidding me? I mean, this is absolutely sickening. It's time for this traitor to finally be brought up on treason charges and thrown into Gitmo with the rest of his Islamic buddies. This is absolutely insane. That an American president would side with the very same terrorists whose goal is the destruction of the United States, going on to make backroom deals that got American troops killed in the Middle East. I mean, really, I mean, it is sickening at this point. I mean, really. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.